And in your comfortable seat, you can sit up on your cushion if you'd like. And let's rub our hands together. So feeling the warmth and the heat and the friction in the palms of the hands. Feel the change of temperature as you rub. And then stacking your hands over your heart space. Anahata chakra. And maybe soften your gaze. You can either look down at the floor or close your eyes. And utilizing this opportunity to feel your pulse, to feel your heartbeat in your chest. Starting with this physical layer, feel where your skin of your hand touches the skin of your chest. And inviting in a deeper breath. As you welcome in the breath of life, sitting up nice and tall, crown of the head reaching up. Big open mouth sigh, relax your jaw. Inhale, fill. Open mouth. One more, the biggest breath that you've taken all day. And I encourage you to think about the reason that you chose to be here and invest this time out of your evening to practice somatic yoga and breath work. What do you desire to receive as a gift from this experience? Maybe an emotion, a feeling, a phrase comes to mind. Your special gift from this time, breathe that in. We can clearly direct our energy for this practice towards what you desire to receive. And without knowing the exact intention of the other women in this space, I invite you to hold the prayer that whatever the other women in this practice, in this circle around the world desire to receive, that we amplify that together. That everyone can receive what they wish. And that everyone may feel safe to be in their body in this moment. And I invite you to guide your hands onto your knees in your comfortable seat. As you slowly blink your eyes open to the light. And we're going to move together in a serpent breath. This is a breath to awaken the spine, open the hips. And it's all going to be through the mouth. It's a little bit weird. I'll give you a heads up on that. But it's one of my favorites to help to open up the spine, the back, and release tension out the mouth. So with the hands on the knees, we're going to breathe in, and like you're sipping in through a straw, open up your throat, open up your chest. And then exhale round, stick out your tongue, make a ha noise. Ha. Inhale, sipping through a straw, open up the chest, open up the throat, look up. Open mouth. Exhale. Inhale, sipping through a straw. Spread your collarbones wide. Look up. Exhale, round the spine. Make a ha noise. And continuing at your pace. Feel free to take a break if you need a break. And moving the Kundalini energy of your spine. Mm. 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 Notice if you're clenching in your jaw and your face, if you can relax the jaw. Increasing the flow of oxygen moving through your cells. Doing a great job. Allow the inhale and exhalation to be fluid, like a cycle, like a wave of water. With those exhales, see if you can exaggerate the exhales, really stick out your tongue and make some noise, as if you could press out any tension, any stress, any energy that's not yours from your day. Mm. Mm. You're doing a great job. Keep moving. Let's do this for 10 more rounds. Cultivating more chi, more prana, more life force. Opening up the heart, relieving tension in the spine. Really exaggerate those exhales. Make some noise. It doesn't need to be pretty, whatever noise wants to come out of you. You can stick out your tongue. Let's do 4 more. And 2. Last 1. Place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly or your womb space. You can look at the floor or maybe soften the eyes. And just notice, like the watcher, the witness, feel any subtle changes, any shifts, connecting with your energetic body, maybe a tingling sensation. Taking the time to really feel. And then slowly opening your eyes to the light. Bringing the hands on the knees once again, we're going to move through some Sufi rolls. So as you inhale, you're going to open up the chest like a spiral. And as you exhale, rounding the spine. Let's move to the right to begin. So inhale, open the chest. Exhale, round to the right. Like you're stirring a pot. Feel this unwinding motion in the hips. Continuing to open the spine. And moving at the pace that feels most therapeutic in your body. Maybe moving so slow so you can feel every micro movement. Maybe a faster pace feels better for you if you feel some anxiety in your system that you want to shift through. Just tuning in your unique pace. And then let's switch directions, moving in the opposite directions. Big circles of the spine of the hips to the left. You can even start to move the neck if you'd like. That's great. And then making your way back through center, take some shoulder rolls. Inhale, draw your shoulders up to your ears. Exhale, roll your shoulders down your back. And then shoulder rolls forwards. Inhale, draw the shoulders up. And exhale, down and back. Good. And then dropping your chin down to your chest. I invite you to bring your fingertips to your jaw and start to massage the line from where your ear lobe connects to the side of your jaw. Maybe with that middle finger, just draw some gentle circles. Massaging the jaw, relax the mouth, the tongue. And then starting to massage into the muscles in the sides of the neck. And just noticing, when was the last time that you gave yourself a self-massage? Going down into the muscles that connect the neck to the shoulders. Nice. And just noticing what's there, taking inventory without judgment. And I invite you to flick the hand, so flicking off any tension, any stress that you're holding there. Good. Drop your chin down to your chest and rock your chin from shoulder to shoulder, creating these little half circles. As you inhale, draw the chin to one shoulder. As you exhale, back down through center, side to side. And then guiding your chin over to your right shoulder. And then drop your right ear down to your right shoulder. So we're opening up the left side of the neck. Begin to walk your left fingertips out to the left. So you're tenting your left fingertips. Notice if you're rounding, hunching your spine. See if you can grow a little longer through the spine. And then reaching your right arm up and gently touching your right hand on the left side of the head, close to your temple. And just a really gentle pressure, so not forcing anything, but it helps me to continue to open up the left side. And then see if your shoulders are crunching up. See if you can relax the shoulders down the back, create some space. Yeah. And then from here, exploring the movement, just really curious. Maybe you start to tilt that right ear towards your right shoulder, drop your chin, even just a centimeter. What would it feel like to rock that chin up and down, side to side? These are really fragile, sensitive muscles, so move slowly, mindfully, and breathe deeply into the left side of the neck. I love seeing dogs in this yoga class. That makes me very happy. All doggies welcome. And then release the right hand on the left side of the head. Tent both fingertips. Take some shoulder rolls. We'll take that on the other side. Drop your left ear down to your left shoulder. You're opening up the right side of the neck. Walk your right fingertips out to the right. Tent the right fingertips. And then reach your left arm up. Place the left hand on the right side of the skull by the temple, and not pulling, just an awareness. Breathe into the right side of the neck and exploring some gentle movements. Rock that chin forward and back. Maybe even just a centimeter left to right, exploring opening up the right side of the neck. This is going to help to tone the vagus nerve that runs down the ears, the sides of the neck, and connects to all of our internal organs, and helps to regulate the parasympathetic nervous system, our rest and digest response. Sending love to the vagus nerve. And then guiding the head back through center. Take some shoulder rolls. And then reaching both arms up towards the sky. Really long arms, so I'll do my best to get in the frame here. Reach both arms up to the sky and then twist over to the right. Left hand on the right knee, tent the right fingertips behind you. Inhale, grow tall, and exhale, twisting to the right. Imagine like you are detoxifying the body, detoxifying the internal organs. And keeping that left hand connected to your right knee in your twist, we're going to take a side body stretch. So reaching that right arm now up and overhead like a rainbow, opening up the right rib cage, the connection on the outside of the right hip. And keep that left hand connected to your right knee. Cross your right arm over your left arm, holding on to opposite knees. Tuck your chin in towards your chest and feel the traction when you hold onto the kneecaps. You can dome the back, the thoracic spine, and start to separate the shoulder blades from one another. And it might feel good to rock side to side. Again, listen to your body. For me, I hold a lot of tension in my shoulder blades, so this can be nice to feel into and to open up those crunchy spaces. Beautiful. And then make your way back through center, reaching up nice and tall, fingertips stretching up towards the stars. And then cactus your arms, bend your elbows, spread your collarbones wide, look up at the ceiling. Take 3 deep breaths here, expanding the chest wide. Counteracting all that hunching over we do. And then reaching the fingertips back up towards the ceiling. Take a twist now to the left. Looking over your left shoulder. Right hand on the left knee. Tent your left fingertips behind you. Inhale, grow a little bit taller. Exhale, twist deeper towards the left. Helping to aid our body in digestion, eliminating toxins in the tissues and the organs. Keep that right hand connected to your left knee. Take a rainbow shape. Reach that left arm up and overhead, side body stretch. Feel the opening in the left rib cage, the intercostal muscles. And then crossing the arms so you can hold on to opposite knees and inviting in some exploration, maybe some little half circles or sway side to side. Rock your chin from shoulder to shoulder. Notice how that feels. And then make your way back through center. Sweep the hands up towards the stars. Big stretch with the arms. And then exhale, guide your thumbs down the center path. Anjali Mudra. 2 more like that, like a moving meditation. Inhale, sweep the arms, the wings wide, stretch up. Palms touch. Exhale, thumbs right down the center. 1 more. Inhale, expand, deep cleansing breath in. Palms touch. Thumbs right down the center path. Beautiful. Come back to your intention, your sankalpa, the seed that you planted. And then I invite you to meet me in a tabletop pose. We've been sitting for a long time. You did an amazing job coming to tabletop pose. Stack your shoulders over your wrists, your hips over your knees, and let's flow through some organic movements of your spine. So there's really no right or wrong way to move here. I invite you to close your eyes and feeling into the element of water. How might water move? Fluid. Just closing the eyes, tuning into your intuition, taking some circles, some swirls, some S shapes, C shapes, just non-linear movement, unwinding the joints. Move with your breath, your pace. Incredible job. And then making your way back through a neutral tabletop pose. Ground your right palm right underneath your face and sweep your left arm up and overhead. Take some shoulder rolls on that left side, big juicy shoulder rolls. Maybe roll out your wrists on the left side, all those texting, typing muscles. And then we'll thread our needle. Thread your left arm underneath your right. Your left ear comes all the way down to the ground and your hips stay high. Right hand can stay grounded by your face or extend it out long out in front of you, or maybe a bind behind the back. A couple different options. Then grounding that right palm right next to your face if you took a different variation. Sweep your left arm again up high to the sky. And then coming back through tabletop pose. Drop your belly like a hammock. Lift your tailbone, lift your gaze, cow stretch. And then dome the back, press into your fingertips, press into your shins, chin towards the chest, cat stretch. Cow pose, soft belly, lift your gaze, open your throat. Exhale, round. Press the floor away. And then we'll take that stretch on the other side. So left palm goes right underneath your face. And then sweep your right arm high to the sky. Take some shoulder rolls on that right side. Maybe take some wrist rolls, opening up the right arm. Roll the joints. And then guiding that right arm underneath your left. Right ear to the earth. Taking whatever variation of your thread the needle felt best on the other side. Reground your left hand by your face. Sweep your right arm high to the sky. Meeting together in a downward facing dog when you're ready. So tabletop Spread the fingers wide and your middle fingers point directly forwards. Notice if your hands want to splay out to the sides. Middle fingers directly forwards. Come onto the balls of the feet. Send your hips high to the sky. Bend one leg and then the other. Stretch through the backside body. Relax your head down heavy. Really press the floor away to lengthen your spine and heels travel down towards the earth. Reach your left heel high to the sky, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open up your hip on the left side. Take some hip circles on that left side. Notice what's there. And then take a big wide step, left hand on the outside of your left foot on the outside of your left hand. Relax your right knee down. This is a runner's lunge or lizard stretch. And relax that back right foot. So top of the right foot relaxes into the mat. You're going to feel this opening in the front of your right quadricep, hip flexor. An option to stay here. If you'd like to move deeper, you can start to roll on the pinky side of that left foot to get deeper into the left hip. Take some really deep breaths and notice what sensation is alive in the hips. Utilize the breath to move through discomfort. If you are on the pinky side of the foot, come back through center so the left hip is square. And guide that left leg back behind you through tabletop. Extend your left leg long and rock forwards and back on the ball of your left foot. So you're stretching through your Achilles, your hamstring. And then meeting together in down dog when you're ready. No rush to get there. Balls of the feet, hips high to the sky. Pedal side to side. Extend your right heel up towards the ceiling, three-legged dog. Bend your knee, open your hip. Take some circles on that right side. And then step your right foot on the outside of your right hand. Relax your left knee down. Untuck the back left foot. Deep breaths into the front of the left quadricep muscle. Right hip flexor expanding, unlocking. Option to roll on the pinky side of that right foot. Welcoming in a deeper breath. Practicing being with intensity. Practicing being with any stories, any narratives that are walking through. And guiding that right knee back through center, square the hips. Press into your palms to extend that right leg long back behind you. Rock forward and back on the ball of the right foot. And then from here, we're going to come into a toe squat. So I invite you to bring the balls of your feet onto your mat. Knees are hip width distance apart. And then slowly sitting your sit bones on the backs of the heels. This is only temporary. Interlace your fingers behind you, palms touch. Draw your shoulder blades down your back. And guide the interlaced knuckles over to your left hip. Draw that left elbow back. Drop your right ear down to your right shoulder, opening up the left side of the neck. Option to rock that chin forward and back. Opening up the soles of the feet. Gratitude to the feet for the journey that they've taken us in this lifetime, all the places around the world, all the environments. Guide the knuckles back through center, shoulder blades draw down the back, open the heart. Bring your interlaced knuckles over to your right hip. Draw your right elbow back. Left ear drops down to the left shoulder. Open up the right side of the neck. Maybe invite in a gentle sway. And then guide your head, your hands back through center. Slide the shoulder blades down the back. Open the heart. And then guide your palms down in front of you and tap out your feet. Tapping the tops of the feet. Amazing job. Then come to sit on your sit bones. Guide your legs out in front of you. Bend your knees. Windshield wipe from side to side. Bend your left leg and extend your right leg long. This is like a tree pose, but seated. Janu Sirsasana. So left foot is on the inside of the right thigh. And flex your right toes. You can have a gentle bend in that right knee if you feel tight in your hamstrings. Square off your hips. Reach your arms up towards the sky. And then relax your belly towards your thigh. Maybe you can hold on to your calf, your ankle, your foot. And as you inhale, your spine is going to grow long. And as you exhale, you're going to fold forward. Feel the opening in the back line of the right leg, releasing tension in the low back. Notice if you're gripping in the face, the jaw, the hands. And then slowly rolling up out of your forward fold. Ground your left palm behind you. We're going to take a back bend, stargazer pose. Roll onto the front of that left shin. Sweep your right arm up and overhead. Open up your chest. Reach that right hand back. And then as you exhale, lower your sit bones back down to the earth. We'll take that 2 more times. That was so beautiful. Inhale, sweep the right arm long, sweeping up, open up the chest, bouncing on the front of the left shin, hips forwards. And then exhale, slowly lower down. And 1 more. Inhale, expand. Exhale, lower down. And switch out the legs. Left leg is long. Bend your right leg. Right foot on the inside of the left thigh. Square your hips. Flex your left foot. And keep a gentle bend in that left knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. Belly towards the thigh. forehead towards the knee, stretching through the left line of the hamstring, the low back. Relax the face, the jaw, the head is heavy. Release your bind, roll up your spine, ground your right palm behind you, sweep your left arm overhead, balancing on the right shin, back bend. And then slowly lower down your sit bones towards the earth. Again, inhale, roll into the front of the right shin, expand your heart space wide, stretching long. And then exhale, ground back down. Last one, like a dance. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lower down onto your sit bones. Bend your knees, windshield wipe, side to side. And then lowering down onto your back, hug your knees in towards your chest. And sway left to right with your hands on your kneecaps. Draw some circles, massage your lumbar spine, your sacrum, your tailbone into the ground. Come into a happy baby pose. Bend your knees. Hold on to the outsides of your feet or your calves, your ankles. And sway left to right. Opening up the hips, massaging the low back. Release the bind of your hands and allow the feet to travel back down to the earth so that they're hip width distance apart. We're going to come into a supine pigeon pose. Cross your right ankle over your left thigh. Right ankle over the left thigh. Flex your right foot. And then interlacing your fingers behind the back of your left hamstring or in front of your left shin. And do your best to keep the back of the head, the backs of the shoulders, relaxing into the mat, and feel the opening in the right hip flexor, release in the right glute. Close your eyes if that feels good in your body. And just tracking and noticing what's arising now. Listening deeply to your soma. Keep that right ankle connected to your left thigh, but release the bind of your hands and allow the left foot to travel back down to the mat. You're going to come into a twist. So allow that right foot to stamp all the way down to the left, and your left knee points up towards the ceiling. Tee the arms wide or cactus the arms. Open up your chest. The backs of the hands are heavy on the ground. Feel the rise and fall of your belly. Noticing where the mind travels when the body slows down and these deeper yin stretches. And guiding your way back through center, uncross your legs, bent knees, windshield wipe side to side, massaging the low back. And then we'll take that supine pigeon pose on the other side. Cross your left ankle over your right thigh. Flex your left foot. And then interlacing your fingers behind the back of your right hamstring or in front of your right shin to hug that right knee in towards the chest. Flexed feet to protect your knees. And deep breaths into the left glute, the left hip flexor. Keep the left ankle connected to your right thigh. Release the bind of the hands. Right heel travels back down to the earth and come into your twist. Allow that left foot to stamp all the way down to the right on the ground. Left knee up towards the ceiling. Spread your wings wide. Open up the shoulders. Deep breaths into your twist. Notice if there's any part of you that's gripping or tensing, holding on to control. Allow those spaces to soften. And then gently, slowly unwinding out of your twist. Bent knees, windshield wiped, side to side. Massage the outsides of your hips, your sacrum. And from here, we'll come into butterfly pose on the back, Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet together to touch and knees are wide. I invite you to place your hands in a triangle mudra with the thumbs touching, the pointer fingers touching at the tips, and then place that upside down triangle over your low abdomen, your womb space, your sacral chakra, and just compassionately connecting with this powerful energy space of the womb. Appreciation for the center of creation. Sacred sensuality, or emotional waters, and imagining a beautiful, radiant orange light swirling around the sacral chakra, the womb space, bringing the center into balance, optimal health, harmony. And allow the hips to soften, unwind, unlock, knees traveling down to earth, gravity doing all of the work. And if your bones, your skeleton could get any heavier, allow yourself to melt onto your mat in the shape and feel the rise and fall of the breath in the belly. Big belly breaths like a baby sleeping. Mm. And then bringing your hands to the outsides of your thighs. Close your legs like a book, knock the knees into touch, and then walk the feet out wide. And then rock side to side, windshield wipe the legs. And from here, setting up for your final resting pose, Shavasana. If you have a blanket that you'd like to put over your body, it's a great time to do that. Maybe a pillow underneath your knees or behind your head. Maybe something over the eyes. It's getting as cozy and comfortable as physically possible. And getting out any fidgets, adjustments. You can really arrive and sink in. Becoming more aware of the places and the points that your body connects to Earth, connecting to the grounding energy of the planet. And feeling the consciousness of Earth, of Pachamama, Mama Gaia, the Divine Mother, Mother Earth, Mama Tierra, as she holds you in this moment, feeling held. And allowing yourself to sink in and surrender even more. Practicing the act of letting go. With every exhale, allow the bones to relax even more, heavy, soft. And feeling a wave of warm, tranquil energy washing through you, enveloping you. And feel this cocoon of healing light being wrapped around your body. Unhinge your jaw. Eyeballs are heavy in their sockets. Receiving the gift of your practice, breathing your personal intention into yourself, and releasing any energy, emotions that are not serving your highest timeline, giving that to earth below you, recalibrating, receiving. There's no place to go and no one to answer to in this moment. Simply be. Notice the touch points where your skin connects to the mat. And welcoming in a deeper breath. Wiggling your fingers, your toes. Rock your head from side to side, massage the back of the skull. And then reaching your arms wide and long, stretch the wings, open the chest. And then rolling onto your favorite side in a fetal pose, curling up in a little ball, knees in towards the chest. And then pressing yourself up to a comfortable seat. Take your time. No rush to get there. And rooting down through your tailbone. Take a deep breath in, shrug your shoulders up towards your ears. And exhale, roll your shoulders down your back. Inhale, draw the shoulders up. Exhale, down and back. Inhale, shrug your shoulders up. Exhale, open the chest wide and rubbing your palms together. Just like we began our practice, coming full circle. Feel the temperature in the palms and the fingertips. And then stacking the hands over the heart space. Plugging into your home frequency. Feel the healing powers of your own energy. And thanking yourself for making this choice to pour back into you, to take excellent care of yourself. And sealing our practice with the vibration of Om. Inhale. Om. And slowly opening your eyes to the light when you feel ready. Thank you so much for sharing this practice with me, with this community. Please take the best feeling with you as a deserving gift for the rest of your evening. I know the East Coasters, it's getting late, so I hope that you have a really smooth transition into your nighttime routine and have a really deep, nourishing sleep. It was really special to be able to practice with all of you. And yeah, I love you all. I will share the playlist from tonight in the Shakti Sisterhood Community Facebook page, and I can tag all of you. I believe all of you are in that group. And I would love to offer more online yoga. I would love to hear feedback from you if you enjoyed this. Um, yeah, would love to offer it more. Let me know if you have any questions, feedback, and yeah, I hope they have a beautiful evening. Thank you so much.